At 85 years old, Smokey Robinson Motown's poetic heart and timeless crooner stands as a living symbol of musical legacy, grace, and endurance, and seeing him today is enough to move anyone to tears. Time has etched itself gently onto his face, but the twinkle in his eyes and the softness of his voice remain untouched, like echoes of the golden era he helped define. Known for classics like Tears of a Clown, Cruising, and Tracks of My Tears, Smokey's voice was once described by Bob Dylan as America's greatest living poet, and even now, his presence carries a calm, soulful weight that speaks of love, loss, resilience, and the power of words set to melody. He continues to perform, to give interviews filled with wisdom and humility, and to release music with the same tender care that made him a star in the first place, most recently sharing new tracks that blend the nostalgic warmth of Motown with messages of hope and healing. But what truly brings tears to the eyes when seeing him today is not just the miracle of his continued artistry, but the visible depth of a man who has survived so much fame, heartbreak, addiction, reinvention, and personal tragedy and emerged not bitter, but grateful. Smokey has openly discussed his battle with cocaine addiction in the 1980s, and how a spiritual awakening saved him from what could have been a fatal spiral, a transformation that continues to inspire countless fans struggling with demons of their own. Today, he speaks with deep reverence for the people he's lost: his dear friend Marvin Gaye, fellow legend Aretha Franklin, and so many of his Motown family, and carries their memory like sacred fire through every note he sings. Though age has slowed his steps, it hasn't dimmed his light. He still flashes that iconic smile, often dressed in elegant suits and softly colored shirts, holding a microphone like an extension of his soul, speaking gently but powerfully about love, legacy, and living a life with purpose. And while the music world continues to shift, Smokey stands calmly at the center, a bridge between generations, reminding us what it means to create something that lasts. Fans cry not just because of nostalgia, but because Smokey represents what few artists do anymore: longevity with integrity, passion with humility, stardom without arrogance. In every softened line of his face, and every gentle movement of his hands, there's a story, a reminder of youth, of soul, of music that touched hearts and crossed boundaries. As the world grows louder and faster, Smokey Robinson remains a quiet, steady presence whose very being urges us to slow down and feel again. He's not just a man who once ruled the charts, he's a living testament to resilience, grace, and enduring love. Seeing him today live singing, smiling reminds us of everything that was good in the past, and everything still possible in the present. And for anyone who grew up with his songs as the soundtrack to their lives, or who found comfort in his words during hard times, witnessing Smokey Robinson at 85 is a profoundly emotional experience, one that tugs at the heart and says, softly but firmly, try not to cry.